I was so excited to gush and present anything to Ariel, including this very esteemed award. I think first I will discuss Ariel, the man who is the best prom date you could ever imagine. And on a personal note, just to cut inside of my in-laws' kitchen at like 10 o'clock at night, which is so late for me. And we had just come from like a fashion show, which just felt so cool. And he picked me up and we had this great time. And we got there late and we were on the sidelines and it was just like badass and cool. And I didn't feel like a mom in sweatpants for a minute. And I was so grateful to him for taking me out. And we ran home to do something. And my in-laws were in their kitchen and they were like, "Oh, you're her date." And this is so weird because my husband's sitting right there. And but we all understood like that it was cool. And my in-laws, who are just the smartest and classiest people and have been involved in this industry for as long as one can count, think the world of this man, and I think the world of this man, and I was so proud to be his date, and off we went and had the greatest evening ever. And he basically brings like a metaphorical corsage when you hang out with him. He makes you feel special and like a lady, and we have great conversation, and he introduces you to everyone, and he is a true gentleman and thoughtful and present and kind and just a wonderful human being. And I think the New York Times showed, you know, via his wedding, which my in-laws also gushed about and were like, had a tear in their eye about the, you know, speech his father made. And you are just such a very special person. And I couldn't love and appreciate and respect you more, and am so grateful to be your friend. And he brought a present for my children tonight from India on his honeymoon. I mean, this is the kind of human being that he is. He is truly, the word thoughtful really doesn't cut it. It isn't eloquent and articulate and abundant enough. And then when I think of you as a businessman, because I love the two hats, like switch the sombrero from like, you know, a fun, thoughtful, wonderful human being to a smart, brilliant man. You have, with your magazine and your whole career, and we've done many covers together, but I consider myself in this moment just someone looking from the outside in. You have shown how to be at the top of your game and the most successful by showing women at their best. And I think that that is one of the most incredible things, especially in our day and age where it's just all out there. You have managed to be the most classy and timeless periodical. It is beyond entertaining and delicious each month. I'm a subscriber. And I love the subcovers. God, love the subcover. Because they don't have so much writing in there already, but I have to say, funny enough, like your subcovers and newsstand covers are on par with each other. They are both beautiful. They are both artistic. They are both like amazingly joyful. And in a world where I am the opposite. I am like Mrs. Annoyingly Smiley. But I do appreciate what you said so much about like the coolness of the old world paintings, and you're absolutely right. I love that we can celebrate good women doing great things, being classy, being cool, being innovative, being wicked and interesting. But I thank you for putting positivity out there and then having like the most ad buys for it. So congratulations, Ariel. You are brilliant in every sense of the word, and I honor you tonight.
Wow. You could be my prom date any night.
I will any night.
Thank you, Will, for lending her again tonight. It is so amazing to see you again. And Drew, it's like a homecoming. You were the first celebrity I ever interviewed. I was so nervous. It was 2003, and you showed up barefoot 3 days after we were supposed to meet. I don't know if you remember that, but they told me that you were sick. I was in LA. I flew to LA to interview you. They told me you were sick. I went to the Getty, which had just opened, and you were there. And I never told you that, but I'll tell you that today. Because that was so amazing, and now we're even closer than ever. But yes, you're also the first person who ever scored 7 covers of InStyle. So thank you for your allegiance and for that introduction. It is true that we have we've hit our 21st birthday, actually, at InStyle, and we have, from day one, committed to running only celebrities when it comes to fashion editorial. And it has not been about running stars and running famous people. It has been about running images of people who are well known, but people, really women who have stories to tell, women who have confidence, women who inspire our readers. And that has been the secret to our enduring success. And it is why the women, the millions of readers, come back to the magazine. They see themselves in the images that we create, and they can dream and they can imagine, but they also can relate. And that is why they act. And that is the true formula to InStyle's success. We've always married aspiration with access and inspiration with confidence. And Drew, the reason why you hit 7 covers so quickly is because you're emblematic of that true to life glamour that exists and is so palpable for women who really want to live in the world of style that we are insiders of. And I want to thank everyone in this room. It's such an honor to be receiving this award in its first year. I want to thank everybody in this room. We are all insiders, but you all get it. You get InStyle's very unique proposition in our industry. You understand our success, and our teams could not do it without your help, without your partnership. And I want to thank you for always having got it for the last 21 years. I want to thank Brandusa and your incredible Daily Front Row team for honoring our success tonight, for understanding that unique proposition. I also want to shout out to Glynis. You're like the only face I can see. Glynis, who's our West Coast bureau chief, and our fashion director, Melissa Rubini, and fashion news director, Eric Wilson, who are in New York, getting ready to go to Couture, et cetera, who are really responsible. I have 21 million people in my footprint. Not my footprint, but our digital and readership footprint, who rely on InStyle to know who's hot and who's up and coming in both industries, in Hollywood and in fashion. And it is those 3 people and their incredible teams who help me keep those people in the know, and it is no small feat. So I really have to thank them, and congratulations to all the other winners tonight. And thank you again, Drew.